այսօր աշխարհում կատարվում է սարսափելի մի երևույթ,
Nowadays, an awful phenomenon is going on the world, which is called war, in the process of which, unfortunately, dying numerous innocent people, children, women, the old, who in fact have nothing to do with war. We, the musicians that are involved in this welfare project, want to tell the world the following: love each other. And I think music is one of those means that can create such kind of field where people of all nationalities can live united. The idea came into world nearly in 1999 and the work began. At first I performed the music with synthesis and I made myself realize what kind of music it was, what I could do as far as the combination of all those instruments, and only after I started making it into a live tune. I created the music using the improvisation of various nationalities. The very music which the musicians themselves performed, meeting all my demands, as a result of which we have the fine music to listen to now.
Pedro, this is a surprise.
It's good, huh? I knew you would like it. That's why I brought it.
All the musicians think the same way. They all have the same soul creative performing, and so on and so forth. Talking about musicians and music, I would like to mention the name of a world famous musician, Pedro Eustache, working with whom was really a great pleasure and honor for me.
Pedro, very good.
There you go. But I believe this project validates the reality of our times. We are in the times of information, in times in which the world is becoming very small, but at the same time, a time in which the world needs to celebrate all cultures and come together. And this is a perfect example for that. I believe this illustrates, and it's very funny, Arajan, it's the same thing with my own music. I'm doing the same thing with flutes, and my record is like this. But as a composer like you are, conceptually, it's perfect because you are saying that humanity, the whole world, is one. There's no separation among Armenians and Indian people and American people and Africa. No, we're all one. It's a whole planet. We're all brothers and sisters down here. That's what we are. We're all created by the same God. So we're like brothers. We're the same family.
Ronnie Barak, an interesting musician, a fantastic personality. There is a unique fire burning inside his soul, and the combination of the very fire and his highly qualified performing make the very fantastic music. I am happy that a musician like Ronnie Barak cooperate with us in this project. By the way, he is also an international musician. I am happy having such a nice friend like Ronnie Barak. I love him so much.
It's a pleasure to play with Ara. Ara is my brother and my friend. He's a very nice man. He's a very modest man, simple man, like his music, charming music. I'm sure we feel the same feelings when we play music. we have this magic of our cities and the culture. It helps to create this kind of music.
Ես չեմ կարող
I can't but mention two fine Moldavian musicians, Alexander Shura and Konstantin Moskovich.
եւ Կոստանտին Մոսկովիչ։
Давай, я просто ищу как бы вот это.
I'm just looking for. Just hold the note do.
Вот. Народный артист Молдовы Константин Москович.
Moldavian national artist Konstantin Moskovich. I played on Moldavian instruments, which is called in Moldavia ney, but all of the world it is called pan flute.
Великолепная идея, великолепный композитор. Вот в этих маленьких
Wonderful project and wonderful musician. I would like to express my thankfulness of that I'm taking part in the project.
и слушать, и
And I'm very happy to associate with such kind of people and listen to marvelous music.
что он соединяет.
I think that this project joined people, nations, and that marvelous thing is music. Thank God that we have Ara. He is the popular musician who had combined all things in one idea.
Который соединил эту идею в единое. Здесь уже закончился.
Here comes to an end what we are doing, unfortunately.
Значит, я хочу, чтобы
I would like you to try performing the music without this instrument. The thing is, they interfere. I feel so. You are listening and then playing, but I want you to tell a story using ney. These Moldavian fine musicians perform a fantastic music using their national instruments that transfer the listener to a different world. They are the kind of people making friends with and dealing with whom is a pleasure. They also call for peace in the world. In fact, I adore the national music of almost all nations. Each national music possesses its specific color, shape, and sort. And that is how I naturally wish to combine various national instruments.
With that Indian. Maybe you listen me. Play solo part. You listen and play. Yeah. You listen the whole and play. Everything is okay, thank you very much. Okay, my name is Kevin Ricard and I'm a percussionist on this project for Ara Gevorgyan, the Love Each Other project. I think it's a really beautiful music and Ara deserves great praise for putting this music together and especially at this time with everything that's going on in the world where there's so much hatred and so much war going on, to hear a musical project that really celebrates everybody getting together rather than fighting and shooting and killing each other. For him to put this together, I think Ara Gevorgyan deserves a great hand for putting this beautiful project together. And I was really honored to be a part of it.
Since I acquainted with the Anasyan's fine family, and I'm a friend to the family, they introduced me to a wonderful trumpeter, Dennis Firish, from Portugal. He lives in Los Angeles. Our records took places in the USA, and I'm happy that such a skillful and gifted musician takes part in our project.
Wait up. First we are recording.
Right.
Finish. Now. Pararam. Pararam.
I really enjoyed working for Ara, and I really liked this music, and it was a lot of fun to record, and best of luck to everybody.
Alex Can, first don't play, just read. Second, just read. Third, you play.
Oh, it's fantastic. I mean, actually, I think it's so big, you know, because mainly because the cultures that you put inside of one music, one piece of music.
Yeah.
You know, especially with percussion, and percussion is the life of the music, right?
Of course.
Percussion is always
But every musicians play live.
That's also good.
Arabic, Chinese, our Pedro,
Venezuela.
your friend, my friend Pedro.
Yes, Pedro Eustache, and Kevin Ricard.
Kevin Ricard,
Right.
yeah, play.
Wonderful, wonderful musicians. It's really an honor and a privilege for me playing with your music and all the musicians that you're using in this track.
Yeah.
And I hope we can, in the future, we can do more work and play together and maybe visit your country.
I'm happy to play with you. I'm very happy.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
A marvelous musician, I can say. He is worldwide with the nickname of the King of Percussion Instruments.
You are fantastic.
It's a great honor for me working with him.
Շատ պատիվ է, գիտեք այդ երաժիշտի հետ նվագելը։ This part of tam pam 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 pam. Bravo, bravo.
Alright, just go for that again. It's ba-da-da-da-dee, ba-da-dee-da-da-da-dee-da, da-da-dee-da. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it's still got to hear, that's all.
Just click. Para, you are playing little bit fast.
Eden Farmer, an interesting person, perfect guitar player. We got acquainted in Los Angeles. I just remember a recording in the studio Erebuni. It was very interesting and stormy.
But please, first, gum gum gum.
Okay.
Second, gum gum gum.
Working with Eden Farmer was a pleasure to me. Each note recorded in the studio still sounds in my ear.
Good, very good.
My name is Ethan Farmer. I'm a bassist, worked with many different artists, from Janet Jackson, from Brandy, Destiny's Child, Brian McKnight, Monica, all sorts of artists. And it's a pleasure to sit here and do this music that unite all the music from different countries together. That's a beautiful thing and it needs to be done. And I'm happy to be playing on it.
And also Indians were very interesting musicians. Aloke Das Gupta, who plays sitar, and also Subrata Bhattacharya.
Subrata Bhattacharya.
One. This tune, you listen.
I would like to talk about the Turkmen musician Alamuradov Khakberdi, who had come to Yerevan fortunately. We had a nice day with him in my house. We worked together. As a result, we had done a perfect job. We had created a wonderful performance. What you play, it was good. Try to play the same. That's no important. Usually when we come to the studio, we know what we are to do. But working with instruments of different nationalities is a matter of something very essential and emotional. They, in fact, demand a specific work that leads one into the world of quite another music. And we reached our goal by means of our cooperative, industrious work with all the above-mentioned fine artists. Almost all Armenian national instruments are involved here. Our wonderful duduk, zurna, the whole, tar, kanon. I think that all national Armenian instruments has had its specific implement, among which those of Armenia sound perfect. At first I had no idea what it was going to be like, but after having listened to what had been done, I was admired. How gifted a person must be to have such an idea and to create such a performance. A wonder has been done. The recordings took place in different nations of the world, in different studios, where the participants worked day and night without having a rest. The work was difficult and long-lasting. The creative work of the musicians demanded hard work. And finally, after all their hard work, there came to the last studio, which was situated in the state of California, in the city of Santa Ana, by Bruno Canali, where all those records were combined. It was the Editorial Union Studio and AP Production Studio.
What do you think about all mix?
I come from there, but
After drums, all, can you to mix it all this music? Yeah, of course.
Since my music is instrumental, I decided to add singing for the listener to be reachable. Inka from Finland and Karo Hagen from Germany perfectly sang, who are nice people and wonderful singers. And finally, we had done everything in that studio.
And what we want to say with this piece is, when we people learn to love each other and to play music, to live with each other, then maybe one day we stop having wars and stop killing each other. This project is our way to, well, our prayer for all of us to learn to do something positive with each other. And that's what we hope this piece of music will tell all of you. Love each other. That's the simplest way.
All this work has a single aim. It calls for peace in the world. If all the musicians in the world come together, this project will reach its aim. I will be very happy that my ambitions come true.